Tim Duty with Allen Engineering. I'm the Southeast Regional Sales Rep. Today we're going to talk about the 9910 power sprayer for spraying concrete cure. Comes standard with a 5.5 Honda. Diaphragm pump. On the pump you have 4 different settings. You have your spray hose. We'll go over with the setup here in a second. The spray hose, bypass hose, and suction hose. Then suction tube, bypass tube. The Allen Engineering 9910 sprayer will spray up to 35% solids, handle all your highway cures. About any cure you need to run through it, this thing is going to make it a lot more efficient. So you have your fuel tank, you're gonna need fuel. You have your engine oil, you need to check it, make sure it has oil in it. And then on your pump, you have oil also between the engine and the pump, and also for the pump. On the pump, you have a relief valve here. It's got 4 different settings. And so if you need to spray like a thin cure, you can go with the lower setting. If you're gonna spray something a little more thick, you're gonna need a little higher setting. And this is where you adjust that right here. So we'll start off with our suction hose. On any threaded connections, you're going to want to use pipe dope. That way you make sure you have a good seal. There's our suction. Now our bypass. Now for the spray hose. The power sprayers come standard with a 50-foot spray hose. You can get up to, you can buy it also with a 100-foot hose. Prior to starting on the pump, this is a diaphragm pump, so you have to have 20% of your operating pressure on your diaphragm before operating. If you go to fire this thing up, you don't have any pressure here, you're not gonna spray consistently. You're gonna have an uneven spray. Typically, you're gonna be around 50 PSI here. This fitting is just like you would like on your bicycle tire. You wouldn't wanna use a high volume compressor on this because you imagine 50 pounds of pressure in this small area, it doesn't take much. As the sprayer is operating, this is on your suction tube, if you ever get any debris or any like little small rocks, I had a customer one time called me, his sprayer wouldn't build pressure. After we got checking it out, and this sprayer's 2 check valves, and he had sucked up a small rock and it was hung up under his check valve, keeping it open, so he couldn't build any pressure to spray. The spray one on the power sprayers, both of our models, comes with a coarse tip. We have a fine and a medium tip also that you can purchase if needed. All right, when we get done, we'll want to take our suction tube out. We're gonna have us a 5-gallon bucket here, a bucket with some water, with the warm soapy water to put our suction pipe in. If you have material left in your drum, you want to make sure to cap it off. Then the bypass, you want to pull it out, have it in a bucket, something to catch the material. That way you can tell if once it's coming out clear, you know you've gotten all the material out of it. During operations, if you shut your sprayer off for any reason and it sits there and you go to restart, you may have some pressure on it. So you take your wand, pull the trigger, and relieve the pressure, and you'll be able to start the sprayer. So you have your barrel locks here. You'll bolt on each side to hold the sprayer on the drum. And we also have a push cart and a tow cart for different applications that you can also purchase as accessories for the sprayers. When you're starting the sprayer up and you have a new drum of material, say that drum's been setting for, the drum's been setting for a few days or 1 day, but you got higher solid materials, all the materials will be at the bottom of the drum. So With the 9910 sprayer, it has a recirculation system. So this bypass hose, when you're not spraying, the material is going to go back through the bypass hose. So on your suction tube, instead of dropping it all the way to the bottom where all the solids are at, drop your tube in, say a quarter of a way in the drum, as long as you're in the material, and let the sprayer run for a few minutes to agitate that material. So when you start spraying, you're getting an even spray with the material. Like all our other products, we have a 2-year warranty on all of our equipment. I'm Tim Duty. I cover the Southeast region. If you guys ever have any questions or need any help on any of our equipment or projects, give me a call. 870-565-5939.